Hey guys, Sarah here at Fisher-Price Ranch. Today I thought I would do a video on what I look for when my does are getting close to delivering their babies. I am 3 days out with one of my girls, so we're going to keep an eye on her for the next few days and watch for the signs that she's going into labor. Alright, so this is my girl that's due in 3 days, and she's a little bit of a wild girl, so I can't get too close to her, but we can definitely see things from a distance. So as you can see from her back end, her belly is still pretty rounded. When she gets closer, she's going to sink in right by her hips. Her udder is coming in, but it's not full yet. And then her vulva is getting really loose. So we're going to watch for her belly to drop, her udder to possibly get bigger, but that's not always a telltale sign. And then her her vulva is going to get a little bit more loose and real floppy looking when she's ready to deliver. So she's definitely not ready today, but she's getting close. Her tail could also fall to the side when her ligaments are gone. And because she's a wild goat, I can't check her ligaments, so we're going to have to go by what she looks like. Hey guys, so it's 4 o'clock the next morning. I have to work today, so Jubilee is now 2 days away from kidding. So I wanted to come out and check on her this morning, make sure didn't look like she was going to kid today. So she doesn't look sunken in her belly yet. And her udder isn't quite full. You can see she's definitely sinking in around her tail really well. But it's not looking like she's going to have them this morning at least. Since we're this close, we're checking on her 3 times a day. When I see changes, I'll be checking on her more often. But it looks like she's just going to eat today. So we'll come back this afternoon when I get home from work. It's trying to rain right now, so. Hey guys, so I just got home from work, so we're going to go out and check Jubilee and see if she's done anything different since this morning. Hey girl. Look out, Mama, you're in the way. Trinidad, you're so mean. Alright. Well, let's see if I can get around all these goats. There we go. Alright, so her udder still doesn't quite look full. Actually looks a little bit bigger than it did this morning. And her sides, you can see they're kind of slightly dropping, but not enough for labor. When they go into labor, they look actually quite skinny with a fat belly. So she's definitely not there yet, but she is starting to change a little bit. You can see how hollow around the side of her tail is. Easy, girls. Now you can actually see her udder a little bit more than this morning. Her vulva is a little bit bigger than yesterday. So there is a chance she could go tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can sneak a feel. Okay, I did feel a ligament. So she's definitely not due today. So we'll check on her again this evening and start the routine again tomorrow. Alright, it's in the evening now, so we're going to check on Jubilee one more time before bed. How you doing there, girl? Alright, let's see. Well, she doesn't look a whole lot different from this afternoon. And I think we're good for tonight. I doubt she's going to kid. She don't even look like it. So we're still looking for that stomach to drop and her udder to possibly get bigger. That's not always the telltale sign. Ligaments are your best bet, 100%. But because she's a wild goat, we're gonna have to go by looks with her and it is my first time kidding with her. So just watching your goat daily before they are due to kid will definitely help you see sudden changes in their body, how they're acting. Usually they'll go off by themselves. She's still hanging with the herd, and we'll see how she looks in the morning. Well, good morning, guys. It's 4 a.m. again, and we're at the point of Jubilee kidding. Due date is tomorrow. So I'm going to check on her this morning. She's out here in the barn. It's raining. We've got fog. A little bit of a crazy weather. How you doing, girl? You stand up for me? Come on, stand up. You want me to touch you? Whoop, nope. Alright. So, can you move over a little bit so we can see your rear? Thank you. Alright, so it's not looking like her belly is dropped. Easy, girl. Okay, she's gonna pee for us. Hey, that's not nice. Bonnie, leave her alone. Bonnie's already had her kids, as you guys saw in a previous video. Sorry, it's so dark. Alright, yep, Brownie's gonna run away too. Okay, easy, girls. Alright, so her udder doesn't look full just yet. And I don't see her stomach sunken in just yet. She's gonna run away this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop here, but she's not ready yet this morning, so we'll check on her after work. Alright, so I'm back after work, and we're gonna check on her again. Streusel, not Streusel, Jubilee. Her sister was Streusel. So she still hasn't dropped in her belly, and her vulva's definitely getting really loose, but her udder's still not quite full yet. So I don't think she's going to kid today. If you do look at her belly, though, it's slightly dropped. Of course, she moves. On her right-hand side. Really? Now you're going to do a complete 360, huh? Alright, well, anyway, if you guys look back just a few seconds before she turned, you can see her right side of her belly is starting to drop a little bit. So maybe by tomorrow, which is her due date, she might kid. Well, we're hanging out with the kids this evening. This is Malva. She's one of our keepers. But we're here because of Jubilee. And since she's pretty chill out right now, I think maybe we can get a better angle on her. Alright, so you see how her right side is dropped a little bit. Her udder's still about the same. This poor fat girl. She's got another 8 days to go. Huh. Poor thing. But, no change since this afternoon, so we'll check on her again in the morning. Alright, good morning, everyone. So today is officially due date for Jubilee. It is 7 a.m. and cold. So last night I went out and checked on her, and it was the same, you know, nothing had changed, so I didn't really film it. So we're going to see how she is this morning. She has not yet come out of the barn that I've seen. Sorry about the lighting this morning. It is a little low still. Just double checking she wasn't over here. Yeah, she's still up in the big barn. So we're gonna head up there. It's cold. Ground is frozen. So they don't normally get up as early. Everybody's still pretty much sleeping. Hi, Jubilee. She's laying right there in the doorway. Hey, girl. Hi, Brownie, my other wild girl. Hi, how you doing? Alright, well, just kind of let her calm down a moment there. She don't really look any different this morning either. It's too bad she doesn't let me get close so I could check her ligaments. But her belly doesn't really look sunken in. I mean, it looks about the same as yesterday. So maybe she won't go on time. Which would be okay because my birthday is tomorrow, so I would not mind birthday babies. It'd be a great present. Well, I guess we'll come back and check on her later. Alright, and so one sign that I look for is, of course, their belly dropping. Most goats do that. I've only had one that didn't do that. But she had triplets, and sometimes when the babies take up all the room, there's no way for them to drop all the way down in the belly. So, like I said before, your main sign is the ligaments will disappear. But can't do that with hers. So, and the udder isn't always 100% accurate either. So sometimes I'll watch their behavior, and they'll like to be on their own. They'll poop and pee a lot more than normal. It seems most animals, even pigs when I had them, rabbits, they'll urinate and poop like every 5 minutes up until they deliver. I don't know if it's making more room or what, but and she's already pooped 6 times since she came out of that barn. It's only been a few minutes. So I'm kind of watching her tail for possible early contractions. I haven't seen any yet, so I think we definitely have quite a few hours before she shows any sign of possible contractions. So we're just going to keep coming out here every couple hours or every hour, and until I know for sure whether she's going to kid today, since I can't check her with my hands. So it's been about 2 hours since I was out here, and I wanted to just come and check on Jubilee, see if anything's changed at all. She's out here laying in the sunshine. Girl, how you doing? See anything going on still. She may not kid today, but check on her in a couple more hours. Alright, so I was gone most of the day. I had to do some mechanical work on my Jeep, but I made it back and finally get to check her out. Cookie, you're in the way. How you doing there, Jubes? Alright, so her udder still doesn't quite look full. You can see she's starting to sink in there a little bit on her right side. But I'm going to say I don't think she's ready just yet. I don't know if I can sneak a quick feel. I have on my flashlight, I have a strobe light, and I'm going to see if that'll mess with her at all. Oh, dang it. Almost. It did kind of work. I think I might have felt, look at all the eyes. I think I might have felt a ligament. So I think she's okay for tonight. I may check on her in the middle of the night with my camera, but we'll check back again in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It is officially one day later than her due date. And she has definitely dropped in her belly. You can see how she's not, remember before she was more rounded all the way. Oh, okay, that's a contraction right there. She's, her tail's gonna go up. You can see her ears. She's definitely feeling that one. So see how her butt is kind of pulled inward, and then the tail's cocked. That's definitely a contraction. But you can see how much her belly has dropped since yesterday. Also, she's a very quiet doe normally, and she's being very talkative this morning. So, you know, her udder didn't really change. It's still the same size, so that's definitely not a very good indicator. And since we can't check her ligaments, which I don't think I need to, she's obviously in early labor. So we're just going to keep a close eye on her until babies are born. Now, the longest I've seen an early labor go is about 6 hours from the first initial contraction up until they start pushing. So this could take half the day. So I'm just going to keep coming out here, watch her for my surveillance cameras. Once it warms up a little bit more, we'll come out and sit with her. And there's another nice contraction. Good stretching. Tails up. And she's being really talkative. Normally she's been a very quiet doe. So she's definitely in early labor. Well, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I'm going to do the other video will be of her labor because it could take all day. But I just wanted to show you guys what to look for when your goat's getting closer to delivery, what to watch for, so you know when it's actually time. Now I'm going to do another video of this poor girl. She is due in 6 days. So a couple days before her due date, we'll do the same video because every doe is different. So it can give you an idea. And she's definitely different because last year when she kidded, I was completely lost. So we'll go over what else to look for on a different doe. So you guys can see different, how they differ from each other. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for the next videos coming up.